nasa Easter season pa rin po tayo on its last week. Magandang hapon, marahay na hapon sa Gabos, and good afternoon to everyone. Sister Jessie po. Welcome to Usapang Bukasyon ACI. Shout out sa lahat ng mga Rafaelians, lahat na ACI sisters and ACI family, at sa aming mga staff. Si Angel, si Angie, si Ate Vicky, si Ellie na nandoon, and chat. Today is Friday, May 22, 2026. Welcome to another inspiring episode of our program. Ngayong darating na linggo ay ipagdiriwang natin ang dakilang kapistahan ng Pentecostes, ang huling araw ng panahon na muling pagkabuhay o Easter season, bago muling pumasok ang simbahan sa ordinaryong panahon. Sa araw na ito, ginugunitahan natin ang descent of the Holy Spirit sa mga apostol at sa mahal na Birheng Maria. Ang salitang Pentecostes ay nagmula sa salitang Griego na nangangahulugang ikalimamput, kaya pinagdiriwang natin ang Pentecostes 50 araw matapos ang Pasko ng pagkabuhay ng ating Panginoong Hesukristo. Sa pamamagitan ng Espiritu Santo, ang mga apostol ay napuspos ng biyaya, katapangan at karunungan upang ipahayag ang mabuting balita sa lahat ng bansa. Dahil dito, ang Pentecostes ay kinikilala rin bilang kaarawan ng simbahan, sapagkat dito nagsimula ang hayagang misyon ng simbahan sa buong mundo. Nawa tayo ay patuloy mapalakas sa pananampalataya at maging tapat sa saksi ni Kristo sa ating pang-araw-araw na buhay. Last Friday, episode 85, ay pinamagatang Chosen, Called, Committed, A Vowed Life Fully Lived. Ngayong hapon, episode 86, ay pinamagatang Mama, Our First Home. Makakasama natin sa hapong ito ang 5 Legazpi Science High School graduates, batch 2026. Pero bago ang lahat, pabatiin muna natin ang aking mga co-host.
Magandang hamon sa inyo lahat. Good afternoon, Sister Martha Hang. Shout out to Ate Aurin Chamwima, Tita Belém, and on those who are watching and listening our program this afternoon. By the way, congratulations to Sister Mitch on her final vows. Thank you for those who were united with us on that day, on the feast of Santa Rafaela Maria last May 18.
Maray na hapon sa Gabos, Sister Net ACI po. Belated happy birthday kay Sister Tony ACI, Father Bok Longasa, at si Miss Dina Amor Decano. Yun siya po yung namuno ng aming beautiful choir nung Lunes, nung kapistahan ni Santa Rafaela. Shout out dun po kay Aspirant Key, nasa Tagaytay ngayon, at Hana. Shout out po sa ako ang papa ug mga isuon, Ate Gigi and Manny Jojo ug sa ilang mga pamilya, at sa lahat ng mga sumusuporta sa Usapang Bukasyon ACI. May hihigit pa kaya sa pagmamahal ng isang ina? Isang pag-ibig na tila salamin ng walang hanggang pag-ibig ng Diyos sa atin. Isang pagmamahal na tahimik ngunit matatag, walang hinihinging kapalit, at patuloy na gumagabay sa bawat hakbang ng kanyang mga anak. Samahan natin ang ating mga Legaspi o Legazpi Science High School graduate batch 2026 sa espesyal na episode bilang pagpupugay sa ating mga dakilang ina. Dito lamang sa Usapang Bukasyon ACI episode 86, Mama, Our First Home.
Okay, so please introduce yourself at mag-shoutout na rin po. Sinong mauna sa inyo?
Jeyo. Si Jeyo yung kontak ko dito. Salamat sa pag-invite sa kanila. Tsaka si Miss Karen. Thank you din po.
Naririnig po ba?
Jeyo, wala kang video.
Fine.
Ayan na sila. Ayan.
Ano po?
Ayan.
Good afternoon. Ayun na po.
Okay,
So,
sige.
Good afternoon po. Ako po si Jay Natayan Gonzalez, 18 years old. Belated happy birthday po kay mama ko po, which is birthday niya lang po noong May 19.
Ay,
Wow, happy
Tapos-
birthday.
Tapos, shoutout po sa mga barkada ko po si Nash Guevara, Dave Valdivia. Yun lang po.
Okay.
Welcome, Jeyo.
Thank you, Jeo.
Ang sunod na nag-yes ay si Lance. Kaya Lance, ikaw na po sunod. Mute.
Walang sound. Mute.
Hello po.
Yan.
Okay.
Hello po. Good afternoon po. I'm Lance Andre Bangate po, 19 years old. And siguro po, shoutout po sa mother ko po na napaka-caring, napaka-loving, and na ginawa ang lahat upang, yun nga po, makagraduate po ako ng senior high school and many more things po. And shoutout din po sa friends ko po dyan, kina Carl, kina Raph, kina JD, kina Gregory, and yun lang po. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Ang sunod na nag-yes ay si Kira.
Po. Good afternoon po.
Good afternoon.
Ako po si Kira Pelo. I'm 17, turning 18 this July po. And shout out na lang po sa family and friends ko and sa mother ko po na nakasubaybay ngayon.
Sobrang excited na ang mga moms niyo. I'm sure of that. Ang sunod, syempre, si Christian Wong.
Hello po, Just Mabulos sa Indogabos. Ako po si Christian and Toby Wong, 17 years old. And shoutout po sa friends and family ko. Mostly to my mother po, shoutout na nanonood ngayon. And shoutout rin po sa kaklase and friend ko po, si Miss Lega Costa. She's turning 18 po ngayon.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
And then, of course, yung pinakahihintay, sino kaya yung magko-complete sa team? At ayan, si Queenie.
Hello po. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Ako po si Queenie Mabini, 18 years old. Shout out po to my family, my sisters and brothers, and especially to my mom and to everyone tuning in right now. Thank you for welcoming me here today.
Alright. Excited na yung mga mom ninyo kung anong mga isasagot ninyo, anong mga revelation na gagawin ngayon. Mag-start na po tayo with a fast talk. Ayan. What comes to your mind when you hear the word mama or nanay or mom, mommy, inay? Sige. Sinong mauna? Sige po, go Jeo.
Jeo.
Para sa kuya po, pag nadadown tong, ang salitang mama or inay, para sa kuya, garo siya harong in a way. Kasi, garo, tiga, tawa niya po kinining so safety ni, digdi sa harong. Tapos, peace, digdi sa family na kuya.
So home equals safety equals peace. Alright, thank
Yes.
you. Lance? Mama.
For me naman po, when I hear the word mama po, the first thing that comes into my mind po is warmth. Bakit nga po ba warmth? Kasi, growing up po, I was raised by a single mother po who did her best po talaga to make me feel whole, to make me feel na parang walang kulang, na hindi ko na kailangan pa maghanap ng kumbaga outlet dahil dun po sa missing person po, which is my father po. Kaya po, madidescribe ko po ang yun nga po, yung word na po na mama as warmth po. Yun lang po.
Beautiful. Warmth, no? Siguro, pinaglaban ka talaga, Lance, even during the time of your conception, yung warmth na kanyang womb, nag-start doon, walang kaduda-duda, paglaban ko si Lance. At eto na nga si Lance ngayon. Thank you, Lance.
Thank you.
Next po.
Si Kira.
For me po, ang naiisip ko pag naririnig ko yung word na mama is sacrifice po. Kasi ang mother ko po, OFW na po siya ever since. And wala pong ibang sumusuporta sa family ko. Only child po ako. And so, siya po yung nagpursige para po magaan yung buhay ko and para po matupad ko yung mga pangarap ko. Yun po.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Galing. Thank you, Kira. Next po.
Christian.
Hello po. So, when I think of my mama or my mom, naisip ko po palagi is unconditional love. Kasi, I think we all know po that having a relationship with a mother hindi naman po siya perfect. And sometimes, nag-aaway kami, we always go through some hard times, pero no matter what, we always rejoice, we always accept each other with warmth and grace.
Wow. Love conquers all fears, all lahat-lahat. And it's really unconditional. Ang gaganda ng mga definition ninyo sa mama. Let's listen to Queenie.
For me po, syempre, the first word that comes into my mind when the word mama is mentioned is the name of my mother. However, for this segment po, it's resilience po. Since she loves continuously and consistently po, even when she's going through tough times.
Thank you, resilience. So can we have it again? Starting with Gio. One word lang for each, and then say it with all conviction. What mama means to you. Sige na po.
One word.
Sa akin po, my mother means safety po.
Safety.
Okay, safety, and then Lance,
For me po is warmth.
warmth. All right, Kira,
For me po, sacrifice.
sacrifice. Christian,
No.
nag-mute ka yata, naka-mute ka.
Pasensya po. For me po, it's unconditional love.
Unconditional love, and then finally,
Resilience po.
resilience.
Complete.
Tapos na program natin, kumpletong-kumpleto na yung mga sagot nyo. Joke lang. May second word pa po, home. Gio, home?
So, if naman po, bahay, ano ba? Parang sa akin, family.
Family. Home is family. Lance,
Yes, po.
home is
For me po, it's comfort po.
comfort. Alright, Kira?
For me po, home is patience.
Patience. Alright, Christian?
For me po, home is the foundation of all things.
The foundation. Alright, thank you. Queenie?
For me naman po, it is the people who loves me and the people whom I love po.
So, yung definition nyo sa home, kasi mama, our first home, that also describes your mom actually. Yeah, thank you. I'm done.
So, what is your first memories of your mother's love and care? Gio.
We covered that.
Sa akin po, siguro, kasi, ever since po, ang pagkaaki sa kuya, dua po ang naging mother figure ko. Si lola ko po, tapos
Yeah.
si mama.
Yeah.
Si lola ko po, siya po so nag-ataman sa kuya ever since kanaki ako hanggang magurang until now. Tapos si mama naman po, so nagpo-provide sa kuya, so nagtatrabaho para ma-sustention, matao sa mga pangangailangan niya. Tapos, phone po kanaki ako. Ito so, garo pinaka first memory ko na naramdaman ko ang padabakan sa kuya mga ina.
Oo. Yung isa, nag-aalaga hands-on, tapos yung isa provider. So,
Yes
yun yung
po.
naging dynamics. And then, basta ang alam mo, ang reception mo doon is padaba. Ako. Pinadaba
Yes po.
ka. Thank you, Gio.
Opo.
Lads.
Well, yun nga po. Same as Jeyo po, I was also raised by my mother and alongside po was my grandmother po. Siguro po, for my mother po, maraming memories po talaga ever since childhood. Pero siguro po, ang pinakatumatak po sa akin is yung mga times po na even though po dalawa lang po kami, she would take me to go places po. And such as the arcade, and ang pinaka-memorable po sa akin is sa church po where yun nga po, in-approach din po kami ng priest, if I recall po, when I was about 4 years old, and parang nag-bless po ako sa priest na po na yun. And as for my grandmother naman po, siguro po ang pinaka-unforgettable memory ko po or ang talagang tumatak is yun nga po, yung pagiging hands-on niya po sa akin. Tapos even though pasaway po ako, parang tinatyagaan niya na lang po. Tapos parang napaka-understanding niya po sa akin. Yun lang po.
Yeah. So, happy Mother's Day din po sa mga grandmas. Yun, extension. Thank you, Kira.
Sa akin naman po, as na-mention ko po kanina, OFW po yung mother ko ever since. So as young as I can remember, abroad na po talaga siyang nagtatrabaho. And although abroad po siya during most of my childhood years, pinaramdam niya pa rin po sa akin na may mother ako. And nagtiyaga po siya na everyday po niya akong tatawagan, everyday po niya akong makakausap, para maramdaman ko pa rin po that I had a mother who supported me and loved me and cared for me po.
If there's a will, there's a way. So, hahanap at hahanap ang pag-ibig ng way para maparamdam ito sa'yo. Sa kanyang unika iyan, no? Kira? Yeah.
Apo.
Oo, the reason for lahat ng pagod, lahat yan may meaning dahil kay Kira. Yan. Thank you. Christian?
So, same lang po kila Lance and Gio. I grew up with my mother, my grandmother, and actually, two of my titas po. So, ever since sa Tabaco po kami na nakatira, I've been full of love, I've been cherished, I've been comforted, and to be honest, with all of those good memories, parang wala akong mahanap na super memorable. Kasi during that time rin po, my father was an OFW who worked overseas in a non-government organization. And while he was working, while he was away, I was also cherished by my motherly figures as well.
Wow, 4 women. Grabe, how blessed are you, Christian? Queenie?
For me naman po, since my mother is like such a very hardworking person po, she's always out and away. Similar din po kay Kira. The first memory of my mother's love for me was the continuous calls para lang ma-calm yung unsettled heart ko na may sepangs.
Grabe, unconditional talaga. Yeah.
Okay. So, at what age did you realize that you were blessed to have a mother? How was it like?
Kasi parang,
At
di ba,
what age?
parang
did you
given na yan na
realize?
meron. Pero parang nandun yung parang aha experience na, wow, swerte ko talaga, may nanay ako. O yung mga ganon.
Sige, Gia.
Siguro po sa akin, ang pinakatumatak is nung around 9 years old po ako, grade 4. Kasi noon, lagi akong hatid sundo ng aking lola sa school. Kahit malapit lang naman yung school namin dito. Tapos, naalala ko po noon, parang naasar pa ako noon kasi sabi ng mga kasi ko, kaya ko naman daw pumunta pong school. Bakit pa daw ako hatid sundo ng lola ko kahit wala na ako? Sa kuya, garo mas naintindihan ko siya na garo way of protecting niya, pag-protect niya ito sa kuya, tas pag-care sa kuya. Kasi, ayun, kahit kahit medyo malaki na, kaya na mag-isa, nandun pa rin siya para sa mag-suporta.
So instead of taking it against her na, kasi parang nandun yung comment ng mga classmates, instead of, yan, na-realize mo, lugod na, actually, it's her way of protecting me, of loving me, yung ganon. Thank you.
Yes po.
Lance?
For me po, siguro po, na-realize ko po siya at a very young age po. Probably po around 5 or 6 years old po. Kasi nga po, I witnessed po how my mother really does her best para lang po ma-feel po sa akin na complete po kami and na wala na po akong kailangan na iba. Kaya po, yung mga moments po, na yun nga po, as I mentioned earlier, yung simple moments na pupunta po kami together sa arcade, sa church, sa ibang lugar pa po. Doon po yung parang mga foundation po, kumbaga, or founding memories po, or foundational memories na parang talagang tumatak po sa akin and made me realize na, wow, I am really grateful po to have my mother po. Yan lang po.
Realization came early at 5 years old. And then consistent ka lagi na yung memory mo sa church. Yon. Maganda yon. Thank you.
Sa akin po, I had always felt blessed to have a mother, pero during my early teenage years po, siguro mas na-feel ko siya because doon kami mas naging close ng mother ko nung nakapag-share na rin ako sa kanya. And doon ko po na-realize na there are some things that you can only tell your mother kasi siya lang po yung makakaintindi sa'yo. Iba po yung bond that you have with your mother, and I think it's very special, and that's why I feel blessed po.
Ang ganda kasi yung sabi mo, the ceiling of this relationship, no? It came when you were a teenager, yung gano'n, na ang ganda din yung realization na may mga secrets, may mga kailangan na ikwento na only a mother can really understand. Napakaganda nun kasi usually ang mga teenagers ngayon is they prefer telling secrets to their friends rather than their mother. And to think that your mom is an OFW, malayo siya, and yet grabe yung na-create na the build na friendship, hindi lang mother-daughter, pero nandun yung pagkakaibigan yung dalawa. Ang ganda, Kira. Thank you. Christian?
Actually, very similar po yung realizations namin ni Miss Kira. Kasi, yun nga, ever since at a young age, I've also realized that I've been cherished by my mother. Pero, mas na-realize ko na I am very blessed nung start ng teenage years ko, specifically during my 7th, 8th, and 9th grade in Legasai. Kasi that was also the time that I have had doubts to myself. I always think of negative things at some points, but then I realized that andyan yung mother ko, andyan yung parents ko, and they will always be there to comfort me, to support me, and to be at my side.
Yeah. Naku, si Miss Karen is always very supportive. Grabe. Hindi lang kay Christian, pero sa buong grade 12. Thank you. As the president ng parang PTA sa kanila. Yeah, thank you, Christian. Queenie?
Similar din po yung masasabi ko. I realized it during senior high school. Kung pwede, sasabihin ko lang yesterday kasi saka lang ako masyado nakapag-reflect. Pero honestly, it was when life became more harsh and hard for me na na-realize ko na mahirap pala magkaroon ng anak, and ang sobrang daming effort na binigay ng aking magulang sa pagpapalaki po sa akin.
Thank you. Ako na. They say a mother's love is irreplaceable. Do you agree with this, and why and how? Medyo may idea na kami, pero baka may iba pang mga memories na masasabi nyo talaga na walang katulad ang pagmamahal ng isang ina.
For that question po, yes, I truly agree naman po talaga. Ano po, di man perfect po ang satuyang mga mama kasi minsan may mga bagay na di man natatao, pero suklase po kaya ang pagpadaba nila. Iba, pero ano siya, one of a kind.
Yeah.
Kasi saro siyang kind of love na meaning mag-sacrifice, maski pagal na sinda, gaso pa rin minda ako, maski wala na sinda, may tataw hanggang may tataw sinda. Tapos, para sa kuya, ang pagpadaba po kaya kina, nagtataw po ki warmth, so sinabi ni Lance, tas ki comfort po, na minsan di mo siya mahanap sa iba.
Yeah, thank you. Lance?
For me po, syempre po, I most definitely agree with that statement po. Kasi po, for me po, yun nga po, parang talagang wala pong makakatumbas sa pagmamahal ng isang ina. Dahil po, siguro man po, biologically speaking, philosophically speaking, pero beyond all that po talaga, ang pagmamahal po ng ina is napaka-unconditional, napaka-pure, and Sabi nga po dito sa Proverbs chapter 31 po, that they speak with wisdom and faithful instruction on their tongues. And yun nga po, our mothers are clothed with strength and dignity po. Yun lang po.
Amen. Kira?
I agree po, mother's love is irreplaceable because a mother's love is yun po, it's just like sinabi po ni Lance, it's unconditional po. As a woman po, as a girl, emotional po ako and pareho po kami ng mama ko. So hindi po may iwasan na minsan may misunderstandings po kami, minsan may sagutan, ganon. Pero at the end of the day, she is still my mother po and I am still her daughter. And sorry po. I apologize po. And yun po, hindi po yun nagbabago kahit ilang araw po kami hindi magpansinan. We still love each other so much kasi hindi po contract ang pagiging mother and child. It is unconditional po.
Amen. Thank you. Christian?
Since na-mention ko po to sa Fast Talk kanina, it's unconditional love po talaga.
Yeah.
Having a connection or a bond rather sa nanay ko, it is something it's very unique for all of us. Kasi being with a mother means that you are filled with love, with memories, and alongside the connections of, the emotions, the feelings, since nasa isang bahay lang ngaya, for example, like me and my mom, parang, come think of it, parang best friend ko na rin po siya, kumbaga.
Thank you, Christian. Queenie?
For me naman po, I do agree. Pero for me, it's more of like, since your mother is whom you've been since birth, parang siya na rin yung nag-shape sa ideal or kung ano ba yung understanding mo ng love. So it shapes you long before you understand it, and it's also the love that shows up before you even begin to perform or prove yourself to the outside world. Kaya irreplaceable talaga po siya for me.
Yeah. Actually, there is a remarkable biological connection, no? Hindi lang during birth, pero even during conception, you've been sharing with your mom ever since, no? Through yung nutrition, but not only nutrition, but also the psycho-emotional framework ng mom mo. Kaya mahalaga po talaga yung na-mention natin to yata sa recollection na meron siyang connection talaga. Meron tayong body memory, yung connection with our mom. So it's a natural bonding. Unlike our dad, hindi siya natural. So pero with our mom, ever since conception, nandun na po talaga yung bonding. Kaya maganda na nasusustain. And then ito na nga yung mga kwento nyo, ang gagandang pakinggan is really parang a confirmation of God's love for us to our mothers. So yon.
Okay. So,
We still have one question.
So, what is the greatest lesson about love that you have learned from your mother? Joe.
Pwede po ulit?
Okay. What is the greatest lesson about love that you have learned from your mother?
Thank you po. Siguro, the greatest lesson that I've learned from my mother is yung pagpadaba po. Mas nahiling po siya sa actions rather than words po. Kasi si mama ko, mas hindi siya pirmi taram I love you sa kuya. Namamatihan ko mangyari sa pagpadaba niya sa maski sa simpleng pag-alaga sana, tas pag-intindi, tas pag-support ko sa kuya. Tukdoan niya na ako na ang pagpadaba, pero siya, selfless. Tapos, forgiving.
Yeah, ganda. Love is best expressed in action more than words. Sabi din niya ni Saint Ignatius. Yeah. Thank you, Gio.
Lance.
For me po, Yun nga po, na-mention na rin po multiple times earlier po. Pero siguro po, a mother's love is the greatest example of unconditional love. And yun nga po, my mother made me realize po that love is truly patient, it is truly kind, it does not boast, it does not rejoice in wrongdoing, and it bears all things, and that love never fails po. Yun lang po.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kira.
For me po, love is more than just a feeling. Yun po yung natutuhan ko sa mother ko. Love is limitless po. It has a lot of aspects, and isa na po doon yung action, and kasama na rin po doon yung patience, yung understanding, and yun din po na forgiveness, because love doesn't just happen. For love to happen, dapat po may effort din and may nakikita, kasi saka lang po siya mafe-feel.
Thank you.
Okay.
For me, I think that love is a reflection. Kasi like literally, may nagsasabi rin po sa amin na magkamukha kami ng nanay ko. And and actually, same rin po sa ugali namin. We are very outgoing, medyo extroverted, and we are very, parang mapagmahal kami sa lahat ng mga tao. And that's what I've always learned about my mother is to be kind, to be humble, and to always love people through thick and thin.
Thank you. Christian. Queenie?
For me naman po, the greatest lesson about love that I have learned from my mother is that caring for people is an everyday choice. Consistent po siya even when times are difficult. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Time check is 1:35.
An oras hatod sa Indokang.
Plemex for Kids. Mommies, agapan agad ang ubo at plemang nakabara. Pambatang lagundi. Plemex!
Kung ikaw ay edad 50 pataas katulad ko, may mataas na ang risk ng panlalabo ng paningin. Mas challenging ang pang-araw-araw na gawain tulad ng pagbabasa, pagsusulat, at pagmamaneho. Ang Optin ay may lutin na maaari makatulong sa kalusugan ng mata, nilalabanan ang epekto ng glaucoma, macular degeneration at katarata. Kitang-kita ang kalusugan.
Mabibili ang Optin sa mga pangunahing butika nationwide. Mahalagang paalala, ang Optin ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Ubo ng anak? Nakababahala? Baka plema. Para dyan, Plemex for Kids ang pambato ko. Ang Plemex for Kids ay gawa sa lagundi. Tinutunaw at pinalalabas ang plema. Ginhawa para sa bata, peace of mind para kay mommy. Camille Prats Yambao po, nagfi-flex for Plemex.
Pambatang lagundi, Plemex!
Vitex Segundo L is the generic name of Plemex for kids. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Mommies, agapan agad ang ubo at plemang nakabara. Pambatang lagundi. Plemex!
Welcome back sa ating programang Usapang Bukasyon AZI, Episode 86, Mama, Our First Home. Okay, we continue our sharing. Okay, so do you see God's love through the love you have experienced from your mother? How?
Somehow, yes. Kasi through my mother, pero mas naiintindihan ko kung paano magpadaba ang sa tuyang Diyos. Kasi even nagkakasala kita, tig-accept man giraray ako ni mama ko, tapos tigpapadaba niya man giraray ako. Tapos sabi nga po nila, yung sabi ng mga kasama ko po, ng mga friends ko po, that's unconditional love po. And it reminds me na yaon po ang Diyos dyan, na nagtatao ki comfort sa tuya. Tapos po forgive po, diba?
So parang through your mom, naintindihan mo kung ano ang unconditional love ni God. Parang pasilip, parang glimpse of what unconditional love is. Ayun. And then yung nagko-comfort, yung ganon. Yan. So pasilip sa kung gaano ka-immense ang love ni God sa atin through your mother's love. Yeah, thank you.
For me naman po, sorry po, wait lang po. For me naman po, di ba, God is the source of all love po. And at an early age po talaga, siguro po, I witness po how my mother, coping mechanism rin po, is going to the church din po for comfort. Where I witness her, kumbaga po, almost getting teary po and crying. Pero, yun nga po, as stated po sa Bible, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us po. Our mothers po are embodiment po of the definition of love itself po. As stated ko po kanina, dun po sa 1 Corinthians chapter 13 verse 4 to 7 po. Pero, yun nga po, kumbaga po, similar din po kay Jeyo, dahil po sa actions po ng mother ko po and sa kanyang affirming words po, I got to see po, or a glimpse, yun nga po, of the love of God passed through my mother po. Yun lang po.
Parang you have experienced God's love through your mother's love. Yun. And then hindi lang yun, dinala ka din niya sa simbahan at pinakilala sa Diyos. Yun. Siya yung naging daan din, naging tulay. Yeah, thank you.
Kira?
For me po, my mother and I, we share the same faith kay God po. We are very God-fearing and doon ko po na-realize habang binabasa ko pa yung questions while I was preparing myself that both God's love and my mother's love is pure. So wala pong hinihinging kapalit. Kahit pagod po yung mama ko, minamahal niya pa rin ako and nagsasacrifice po siya for me. And through God's love and my mother's love, I find my purpose and I feel my purpose in life because I do not want their love to go to waste. Yun po.
Maganda yun kasi parang nandun yung ceiling parang si God is part of the relationship. Parang pareho kayong God-centered. Sabi mo no, na pareho kayo ng mom mo. You share the same faith. So maganda kasi nasisemento yung relationship niyo through God's love din. Yan. Thank you, Kira. Christian.
At a young age, we were quite religious actually, growing up with my mother and my other motherly figures. So yes, I can say that I will always see God's love through my mother because I believe that having a mother is a blessing from God and it is a reflection of His love.
Yeah. Grabe no, that's why mother siguro are created for us to have this reflection of God's love for us. Queenie.
Similar po sa lahat po ng nabanggit nila, it's pure, it comes from a mother's patience, concern, sacrifices. All of those remind me na I am deeply cared for, and through that love, parang mas naintindihan ko nga si God kung paano siya magmahal, quietly, consistently, and sincerely po.
Ang galing no. Mas maintindihan, mas maramdaman ang pagmamahal ng Diyos dahil sa pagmamahal ng ina. Yan, thank you.
How has having a mother who loves you unconditionally affected your life?
Yeah, parang anong effect nun sa'yo na minahal ka. So, as a consequence, ano ka ngayon? Dahil dun sa pagmamahal na naramdaman, na naranasan mo, na na-experience mo. What has become of you?
Para sa kuya, siguro, so pag padaba sa kuya, unconditional mama, tigtawan na ako kay itong kusog para mag-pursue sa mga bagay sa buhay. Kasi, knowing that someone believes in you, and nagsusupport sa inyo, mas di pa paano, no matter what. Nagtataw po kay Toki comfort sa kuya. Dahil po, dahil po sa pagpadaba kay mama ko, na ukudan ko po na i-value po ang sarili ko. Tas maging arog sa iya, maging understanding man po sa iba.
So you feel strong, and then it strengthens you, gives you comfort, pero at the same time, ikaw din yung nagmahal sa iba, nag-value sa ibang tao, na natutunan mo din kasi naranasan mo. Yan. Thank you, Lance.
Siguro po, if yung mother ko po, wala po dyan, or iba po yung mother ko po, or yung mother ko po ay hindi po kasing loving po ng mother ko po ngayon, siguro po I wouldn't be the man who I am today po. The way she shaped me po, molding me with values, molding me with all the necessary morals po, with the right morals po in life, alongside my grandmother po, truly reflects na po sa personality ko po ngayon. Siguro po kung wala rin po siya, baka po wala po ako ngayon sa interview na po na ito ngayon. Baka iba rin po ang landas po na tinake ko po sa life. Pero thankful po ako dahil po nandyan po siya at ginaid po ako sa tamang daan po. Yun lang po.
Kaya ito na si Lance ngayon. Salamat sa nag-form sa kanya. Yan, thank you.
Kira?
Yun po ulit, as a woman, there are things that only you and your mother can truly understand po. And for me, I found peace and comfort within myself because of my mother. Syempre po, there are things as you grow up, you discover about yourself. And I was privileged enough to have my mother support me through it all while I was still discovering myself. So, dami ko po pinagdaanan na, pati po sa appearance ko, dami kong tig-outer. And she never made me feel like I should be like this or I should be like that. Pati po sa values ko and sa morals ko and sa principles ko, she just guided me. Hindi niya po, wala siyang force on me na belief. She let me discover what I think was right and wrong and what was good or bad. And I believe that it still led me to the right path. So, di po kailangan na may ifo-force ka onto your children na belief, because tama po yung pagpapalaki sa akin ng mama ko, and she knew that and she believed in me na kaya kong mag-decide on my own kung ano dapat yung panindigan ko and ano yung paniwalaan ko po.
Parang eagle's wings, no? Na sige, ano ka dyan. And then pag kailangan mo, saka si Mother Eagle nandyan. Pero hanggat sige, kasi nagtitiwala kami. Kasi nga siya rin yung nagpalaki sa'yo. So alam niya, yan. And he believes in you. Thank you.
Christian?
For me, to be honest, her unconditional love has affected me deeply and in the most positive way. May palaging sinasabi na papunta ka pa lang, pabalik na ako. Even though hindi yan sinasabi ng magulang ko, ng nanay ko specifically, I think of that phrase from time to time kasi I believe that I've learned a lot from my mother and I trust her deeply because of her experiences, values, and morals in life.
Thank you.
Queenie?
For me po, sabi ko nga po, a mother's love is the type of love that always shows up before you have anything to prove or before you perform. So, similarly po sa nasabi ni Gio, siya po yung nagbibigay sa akin ng courage and confidence and strength. Kahit di ko naman po siya nakakausap most of the time, alam ko po na may naniniwala sa akin.
Yeah. Punta tayo sa ina ng mga ina. Do you think having a relationship with the Blessed Mother is important? Yan. And has your relationship with your own mother helped you connect more deeply with the Blessed Mother? Yan.
Yes, I think it's important.
Yeah.
Because based on sa alam ko po is yung Blessed Mother po, siya po yung nagre-represent na comfort I said before, similar sa pagpadaba kan mama ko, sa naranasan ko sa mama ko. Siguro, mas madaling naintindihan, tas ma-feel yung pagiging caring na Blessed Mother natin, which is si Mama Mary. And in a similar way, para silang nagbibigay ng peace.
Peace. Thank you.
For me naman po, siguro po, the connection, or yun nga po, having a relationship with the Blessed Mother po, really helps me rin po to reflect on, or to deepen my connection with my mother po. Kasi po, yun nga po, as we know po, Mary, and isa po sa title niya po is Mother of the Church po. At the foot of the cross po, when Jesus was crucified po, di ba? Jesus entrusted Mary to His disciples po. And yun nga po, dahil po in-entrust niya po si Mary sa disciples niya po, since nasa season of Pentecost na din po tayo, di ba po, present din po dun si Mary along with the disciples po. And yun nga po, and the example of Mary po, parang mas na-appreciate ko po further yung mga ginawa po sa akin na ng mother ko po, kumbaga, na mga nakakapasaya po sa akin. Yan lang po.
Yeah. Thank you.
I believe po, yes, having a relationship with the Blessed Mother is important. As na-mention ko po earlier na nakakausap ko po yung mother ko like secrets, and yun po, casual lang na usapan. Very comfortable po ako sa mother ko. I also treat the Blessed Mother that way, that she is one that I can turn to, not just my mother. I do not forget about the Blessed Mother also. And isa rin po sa napapag-usapan namin ni Blessed Mother is I pray to her for my mother's safety naman po. My mother's safety, my mother's strength, kasi hindi po madali magiging OFW. And alam ko kung may kaya lang po kami, kung may choice lang po, pipiliin din po ng mother ko na magstay dito. But since hindi po ganoon, okay lang po. The best I can do is pray for her well-being while she is away from the comfort of her family po.
Yeah. Yeah.
Christian.
For me, it is important. I believe that the Blessed Mother is a mosaic of the hardships and the unconditional love of a mother. To be honest, it deepened my connection with my mother in a way of knowing her hardships. Kasi yun nga, I admit kanina na pag minsan-minsan, kapag nag-aaway kami ng nanay ko, I'd always find a way to cheer her up with the help of my faith with God and the Blessed Mother. And to be honest, it also made me realize things, since my mother was also a member of the Children of Mary, and hanggang ngayon, dala-dala niya pa rin yun ngayon.
Yeah. Thank you. Queenie?
Yes po, I think having a relationship with the Blessed Mother is important. And actually, for as long as I can remember, I've always thought like my mother and the Blessed Mother are kind of similar, like they come pair and pair. Kasi experiencing maternal love helps you understand why people feel comfort and guidance through the Blessed Mother. Yung care and protection and understanding na binibigay sa akin ng magulang ko, similar din po yung nafe-feel ko pag kausap ko din po si Blessed Mother.
You can imagine how also Jesus talaga loves his mom, as in through and through. Yun. And then Mama Mary is always there, yung 24/7 duty. Of course, your mom malayo minsan, and then may trabaho, etc. But the Blessed Mother is always there, whom you can talk to anytime. Yun nga, sabi ni Kira, no? And she also, and a mother always intercedes. I mean, Mother Mary, sabi nga, Mary, Mother of the Church, pero meron din Mary, Mother of God. Yun, kasi si Jesus is God. Kaya, rightfully, Mary is the Mother of God. And then, ang trabaho talaga ni mission ni Mama Mary is paglapitin tayo sa kanyang anak at she always intercedes for us. So tama yung si Kira, na sabi niya, I always pray for my mom's safety, and then kayo din, we can always turn to Mama Mary for any needs that we have. And then, and hopefully yun din talaga that she will bring us closer to her son. So yun. So buong pamilya, malaki po ang tulong po talaga pag may devotion kay Mama Mary. So ito na yung glimpse of, sabi nga ni Queenie, nakikita niyo yung similarity with Mama Mary and then with her mom, yung in many ways. So yun po. So gusto lang natin i-promote niyo nga isa-isa kayo. I-promote niyo si Mama Mary sa mga kabataan. Sige na. How will you do it? Kahit isang line lang. How would you encourage, motivate your kapwa, young people to also have a special devotion to the Blessed Mother, kay Mama Mary? Who will start?
Siguro, always pray. Kasi, sabi nga, minsan pag nahihirapan tayo, pwede tayong pumunta, which is kay Mama Mary's, in a way na kung paano din tayo usap sa mama natin minsan pag nahihirapan tayo.
Alright. Good. Thank you. Lats?
Parang similar lang po yung sagot ko po kay Jeyo. Yun nga po, lagi po tayong magdasal and at times of desperate needs po, kumbaga, punta po tayo sa simbahan. Yung church po dito po sa earth po, kumbaga. And syempre, ask for intercessions na rin po with the church in heaven po. Especially po sa Blessed Mother po natin, which is si Mama Mary. Kaya, yun nga po, masasabi ko lang po sa mga kabataan po dyan, always pray po and yun nga po, ask for strength po lagi. Yun lang po.
Thank you.
To the youth po, to my fellow youth, Mother knows best po, and that includes the Blessed Mother. And so, have faith and act with faith and always ask for guidance from the Blessed Mother. Yun lang po.
Thank you.
Sorry. Para sa mga kabataan, always have faith. With the Blessed Mother by your side, she will always support you no matter what, unconditionally as well. And always know your values, always step up for what is right. And yun man lamang po.
Okay. Queenie?
For the listeners po, always remember that God does not discriminate, that the Blessed Mother does not also discriminate, and surely, with certainty, you will be guided through a path that will help you. So,
Tamang-tama kasi May is the month of Mother's Day, and then the second Sunday of every month, and then this is also the Flores de Mayo, Mayflower, kaya kay Mama Mary din po. Kaya maganda po na pig-promote ng mga kabataan sa kanilang kapwa kabataan ang devotion, special devotion para kay sa Inang Maria. Ayan.
Okay, so ang bilis ng oras. Pero bago tayo magtatapos, anong mensahe ang gusto niyong ipaabot sa mga nanay, sa mga mami, sa mga mama?
Pwede din dalawa.
Your mother?
Mensahe nyo sa mga mothers. At the same time, mensahe nyo sa mga anak. Katulad ninyo. Yan. So, dalawa po. Dagdagan natin yung question. Dalawa po yung mensahe. Since we have time naman po. Sige lang po.
To all mothers out there po, thank you po sa mga sakripisyo po nindo sa pagpadaba, sa patience, as in sa pusog na tigtataw po nindo every single day. Minsan kami pong mga aki, hindi man po nasasabi or napapayaling masyado ang appreciation ni sa mga mother me. Kaya minsan masusunod po kami. Pero thank you po. Sobrang halaga po kan role nindo sa buhay ni. sabi nga nila, ang mga nanay natin, sila yung ilaw ng ating tahanan. So, please continue being the light and heart of your families, and God bless po sa gabos ng mga mother. Especially those na piliming nagpapadaba maski mapagal ang buhay ta.
Thank you. Thank you, Jeo.
Masasabi ko lang po to all the mothers out there po, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat po. Dahil po sa inyo, kami po na mga kabataan ay, yun nga po, nagabay po sa tamang landas po. At dahil po sa inyong pagmamahal, kami po ay nakakaranas po ng wholeness or completeness po. Maraming salamat po talaga sa inyong lahat po. Sana po lagi po kayong magpakatatag po at lagi po kayong gabayan ng Diyos po. At sana po ay hindi po kayo susuko sa kahit anumang pagsubok ang inyong maranasan sa buhay po. Yun lamang po. God bless po.
Thank you.
And thank you po for caring for all your children po.
Thank you, Lance. Kira?
My message to all mothers po, lalo na po yung mother ko, is do not carry the burdens of the family alone. Alam ko po maraming mothers ang kinikip na lang sa sarili nila yung mga problema nila kasi ayaw na nila dumagdag pa sa problems ng family. And I want to tell them na it's okay na mapagod po, okay lang po na magpahinga. It's okay to pause for a moment because your children, us, and your family, we are always here for you and we will always understand po. And for the children also, daughters and sons, please try your best na maging open sa mothers nyo or sa parents nyo in general because maybe now, syempre as teenagers, it may not seem like a big gesture kapag nag-open up or nag-share sa parents, pero believe me and trust me kasi ganun din ako noon, it will really deepen your connection and your parents, lalo na your mother, just want to understand you. Yun po.
Christian?
To all of the mothers out there, uulit-ulitin ko po to palagi, your love is always unconditional. Thank you and kudos to all of the mothers for their immense love, support, and sa sakripisyo na ginagawa po ninyo para sa mga anak ninyo. Your efforts will always reflect on how hardworking of a mother you are. And message naman po para sa mga kabataan, kung saan ka man mapadpad, kung ano ka man ngayon or in the future, your mother will always be there for you, to comfort you, to protect you, and guide you no matter how old you are. In your mother's eyes, she will always see you as the little you, and you will always be her little baby.
Thank you. Queenie?
To all the mothers po, thank you for the never-ending care and sacrifices po. I hope you too realize that being vulnerable with your children doesn't make you any less of a parent po. You are very appreciated and every little thing that you do has a impact on your child. For the kids naman po, please do your best to understand your mother, your parents, because this too is their first being a parent in this life. So always say I love you and thank them po.
Okay. Sige. So, salamat sa lahat na sharing natin ngayon. It has been enriching. Salamat sa inyo. Salamat sa ating mga bisita ngayon na hapon, Gio Gonzalez, Christian Wong, Lance Bangate, Kira Lee, Queenie Mabini at ang inyong mga handmaids, Sister Jessie, Sister Net, and Sister Marta. Salamat po. Hanggang sa muli. See you next Friday.
Thank you.
Thank
Sa
you.
ulitin.
God bless you.
Trying to be a blessing to others, being there for them and simply being grateful.
Radyo Balagon Kaito, DCJB Ngunyan, Anainot, pirming nanging